In our next problem, we're going to look at surface area. If the length, width, and height shown in the figure are each doubled, find the surface area of the resulting solid. Well, let's begin by going ahead and doubling these values. So instead of 8 yards, we're going to be looking at 16 yards. Instead of 5 yards, we're going to be looking at 10 yards. And instead of 3 yards, we'll be looking at 6 yards. Now, let's proceed by finding the surface area. The solid that we're looking at is a rectangular solid, a rectangular prism. And so we can find the surface area by using the formula where we have 2 times the length times the width, plus 2 times the length times the height, plus 2 times the width times the height. What we're doing is finding the area of each of the 6 different faces. Here, we'll begin by multiplying 2 times, we have a length of 16 yards, we have a width of 10 yards. We're going to add to that 2 times a length of 16 yards times a height of 6 yards. And then we'll add to that 2 times a width of 10 yards times a height of 6 yards. Now, let's determine these values. We have 2 times 16 times 10. That's 32 times 10, or 320, and we have square yards as our unit. We're going to add to that 2 times 16 times 6, and that's going to be 32 times 6, which is going to be 192 square yards. And then finally we have 2 times 10 times 6, that's 20 times 6, or 120 square yards. And so finally, to find the surface area, we're going to add together 320, 192, and 120 to give us our sum of 632 square yards.